Jennifer, it's great to see you. Day 4 on the job. Welcome.
Thank you, Seema. Great to be with you, and it's been an exciting week for me.
We're looking through your earnings report, some interesting comments you made on the supply chain that I think the street really caught on to. You basically said that supply chain concerns are easing, which is very different than what we heard from Caterpillar CEO Jim Appleby. He really couldn't guesstimate when these concerns would dissipate. Tell us what you're exactly seeing on that front.
Well, you saw Cummins recorded record revenue in the second quarter, beating estimates, solid profitability despite what has been really challenging supply chain conditions and a market in China that's at its lowest level that we've seen since 2007. And we really have been focused on working through these supply chain issues, strong execution by our team to meet what continues to be really strong customer demand for our products across most of our markets outside of China. Supply chain does continue to dominate our focus and pose challenges for us. We are seeing improvements in some of those areas. What I'd say is electronics, microprocessors and other electronic components continues to be our biggest concern, and we continue to talk regularly to our customers about how we're navigating supply chain issues and expect that will cap our revenue this year.
You're at this fascinating intersection, Jennifer, of old school meets new school as you have diesel engine trucks, but at the same time aggressively investing in hydrogen and clean fuel. This Inflation Reduction Act, you've been working with the Biden administration on it. There's some clear incentives there. How much will it affect your bottom line if it gets passed?
Yeah, we're very pleased to see that there's been progress in the climate provisions that are part of that Inflation Reduction Act. We think are really positive. Cummins serves some of the world's most demanding and economically vital applications: trucks, buses, construction and ag equipment, power generation. Those customers are running businesses. It's important for us to decarbonize our industry. That's what our Destination Zero is all about. And to do that, we need investment in the infrastructure and also to drive adoption of these low and zero carbon solutions. And the Inflation Reduction Act has key provisions around hydrogen production, low and zero carbon fuel production, building out the infrastructure, and also incenting adoption of these technologies like battery electric and fuel cell electric vehicles that we think is critical to enable our customers to transition to these new technologies.
Jennifer, the China market continues to confound a lot of investors, especially their willingness or resolve in trying to make up for some of this lost economic ground. Can you talk about what truck demand, for example, might tell us about their intentions for not just this half, but all of next year?
Yeah, China has been a challenging market since emissions changeover in the truck market middle of last year. We've seen that market really drop off. We're well positioned. China is a big economy and an important market for Cummins to serve. Our products are very well positioned as that market starts to rebound. COVID lockdowns and economic uncertainty there in China has really hampered improvement in that market. And so we're continuing to watch how that evolves.
As you make more investments, Jennifer, in hydrogen, battery, fuel cells, we're starting to see more industrials spin off these newer investments, whether it's 3M spinning off healthcare, GE breaking up into 3. Is that a strategy you will pursue as CEO to unlock shareholder value?
Right now, our Destination Zero strategy is an overarching strategy for Cummins, and it has really 2 key elements. Start Today, which is reducing CO2 of engine-based solutions. There's still more we can do with improving efficiency of diesel engines and also alternate fuels and diesels, and accelerating these technologies that can get us to zero battery electric, fuel cell electric, and green hydrogen production. We believe we're well positioned to do both of those and help our customers navigate this change. We're going to make a lot of cash and use that to invest in traditional and new products from our traditional engine-based solutions. And we think that with this slow transition that will really vary across our markets, having that overarching strategy is an important part of what will make Cummins successful.